Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Leadership TKO live night show. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here for those of you on the podcast platform. Listen, we're also about to go live on Facebook with this show, so please stand by. Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Leadership TKO live night show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hello, hello. Those of you throughout the USA, hello. If you're in Africa, welcome, welcome. If you are somewhere in Europe, welcome to the Leadership TKO live night show. And everywhere around the world, I welcome you here. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight is here, your leadership specialist, your wealth mentor, author of a few books, but most importantly, your conversationist, right? Your conversationalist for the evening. Okay, just having a dialogue with you through this particular platform here, right here on Facebook. Some of you may catch this as a video on YouTube, or maybe you're on the podcast platform, but nonetheless, I do welcome you here. Now, this show we normally try to do every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And our goal with the show really is to empower leaders just like you with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. All right. So influence, impact, income, those are our points of focus, the general points of focus. And so we have series that we engage in that we've begun. You'll see the title of a series above, right? Above the video there, or somewhere below, depending on where you're watching this. And so we're going to continue with that series on today. But before we dive into the series, there are a couple of things I'm going to request that you would do. Number one, love the stream. Throw those hearts out there. Okay, hit the heart button, do those things for me really quick before we dive in. For those of you who are serious about your growth as a leader, which we all should be focused in on our personal development, you want to go ahead and love the stream and ultimately the show, because that is our focus. Leadership TKO. And if you're not familiar with Leadership TKO, we always encourage you to check out our website. So visit leadershiptko.com so that you can learn more about this brand, about the show, etc. And so listen, go ahead, love the stream. Secondly, in the comment section below, I encourage you to let me know what city, state, and country you're actually tuning in from, because I love to meet new people. My intention every day is to connect with someone new that I've never met every single day. Because as a part of the John Maxwell team, I believe in his concepts. And one of the concepts talks about how leaders connect. It's important for us to be able to build relationship. It's important for us to be able to impact the lives of more and more people every single day. How do we impact lives? We add value. Okay, we add value. When we come on live streams, we have something that we add to the lives of other people to help them to be better, to be more, so that you'll be able to do more. That is really what the intention is behind Leadership TKO. And we also want to help you to grow your income as well. Now, why is that important? Because there may be some people who need certain things, need help with things, and if you don't have the monetary resources to help them, how can you do that? Okay, how can you live the lifestyle that you desire? And so what I want to do before diving into the next point in this series here is I want to bring, your attention to a couple of things. Yeah, and if you have not shared the stream, go ahead and do that. Let me not forget, okay? Share the stream on your timeline. Go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, hit the share button. Share it with your colleagues, your business colleagues on your timelines, maybe a group of individuals you want to share this with. Go ahead and do so at this moment, because we are here. We're here. It's still the beginning of the month, right? and you have an opportunity to set the pace for yourself, for your family, put some things in motion for your family or your business. There are some things you can put in motion, some goals for yourself. Maybe you want to, eat better, have a better dietary routine, physical fitness routine, wealth building routine, whatever it may be for yourself. You want to set the pace at the very beginning of the week. So what are some things that you want to establish for yourself? Some things that you want to see yourself to have accomplished by the time the next week comes. Now, keep in mind, there's no guarantee that we're going to see tomorrow, right? There's no guarantee that we're going to see the next hour. But we want to make the best use of the time we have right now and just think ahead, plan ahead, because that's what we do as leaders. Okay? So listen, the series is above, the title of it. You'll see the series title. It talks about how we can achieve massive success as network marketing professionals. And certain things that there's some things that we should do. Okay? And in order for us to do what is best, to have the best results, to be successful, it's best for us to learn from those who have done it. And I'm going to tell you right now, and it's not that they've just done it, but you want to learn from people who are actually doing it as well. Like they're still implementing the steps and strategies that they even recommend. And so the series is based upon this book here, and that's 103 Ways to Fail in Network Marketing, a guide to your success. And it truly is, because Mr. Ty and Mrs. Valerie Best, they've been there, they've done that, and there's, Mr. Best, he's still doing it. Rest in heaven, Mrs. Best. Okay? And Mr. Best is still going strong, of course, and he is paving the way. He's going the way, and he's showing the way. And so we want to learn from those individuals who have done it. They have, in addition, of course, with their 2 adult children, over 100 years of freedom in their household. And I'm telling you, you want to learn from them because it's evident. It's evident. Their success proves that this principles in the book works. And so that's what the series is based out of. So let's go ahead and dive in. Tonight, we're actually going to look at the 48th tip. The 48th tip to really achieve massive success. Okay, massive success in this space called network marketing. And so what they're talking about is you want to be the heavy hitter. You want to be the one. You know how some people get into a business and they're like, man, I got to find that one that's going to help. They're just going to go run with this thing. They're going to just go do the thing, right? Go do the thing. But we have to step back as entrepreneurs, network marketers, to really look at the person in the mirror and say, well, what if I become the one? What if I become the one that I'm looking for? Right? If you want heavy hitters, right? I'm talking to myself as well. Be the heavy hitter. Okay? If you want someone to go out and just really be a sponsor monster. You want to have someone who's a leader, who's going to help to, connect people to systems and going to be the example and just really produce massive amount of volume. You be the example. Okay, you produce volume for those who perhaps are above you in your organization. You do that. Okay, so it starts with you. And that is what, Mr. and Mrs. Best have to say about this 48th tip. A 48th way to fail in network marketing, they say, is to look for the heavy hitter. Here is what they say furthermore. When we first get started in the industry, we hope we find someone who can do it because we doubt if we can. We search and search for the person of influence, the big hitter, the diamond. The goal, here's the solution. The goal should be to become the person you are looking for. You be the magic in your group. I think it speaks for itself. How many of you agree? How many of you can make that affirmation, can make that commitment? It really doesn't matter what company that you're connected to. You could be in the health and wellness space. I don't know, right? But how many of you can actually commit and say, I am going to be the heavy hitter, a part of my organization? I am going to be the one. I'm going to be the one who I'm looking for. And so if you can commit with me tonight, right now, in the comment section below, go ahead and confirm, I will be the one, right? And you want to make that affirmation every single day. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I will be the one. And if you want to fill in the blanks, you can. I will be the one to make 100 phone calls in whatever set amount of days. I will be the one to produce a certain amount of sales volume. I will be the one who will be the sponsor monster. I will be the one who will stand up in my family and lead the way to freedom. You will be the one. You want to make that commitment. Okay, because remember, as you speak it, you say what you see so you can see what you said. Because your brain, it's almost like your brain programs itself so that what you're saying becomes truth, and you begin to engage in activities, actions, so that it becomes an alignment and it moves you closer and closer to what you said. So you be the one. Rise up. Rise up. If you're in Africa, rise up. If you're in the United States of America, rise up. Be the one. You know, I spoke with the individual who introduced me to the company I'm connected to. I said, I will be the one. I don't know about everyone else, but I will be the one. Okay? I will be the one. So you need to be thinking about that for yourself. Will you be the one? That's the question I want to ask. And maybe you're thinking, well, yes, I'm going to be the one, but there's also some elements you need to think about and consider. Maybe you're thinking you're going to be the one to be a multi-billionaire or a multi-millionaire in your family. Maybe you're going to be the one to establish freedom for your children so your children wouldn't have to struggle or have to work for anyone else. The truth of the matter is there needs to be some education that comes along with that. You need to be informed and educated about money. Understanding what money is and what money isn't. See, to be wealthy, for those of you who have a goal to amass a certain amount of wealth, you need assets. And cash doesn't mean that you have assets. Cash is a debt note, a Federal Reserve note, just like you have a car note. Just have, for example, you have a mortgage, which really is like a death note. Okay? You have Federal Reserve notes. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Okay, Africa, wherever. If it's paper, it's a Federal Reserve note. And so what you want to do is you want to exchange that. You want to allow that, move that currency, because it's currency moves, right? And tell that currency what you want it to do, where you want it to go. And so, for example, the McKnights, we make sure that any currency, any fiat currency, cash, that we get, we place it in assets like gold, like silver. We place it in assets like cryptocurrency. All right. And so with the family, wealth building family that I'm connected to, for all of my wealth builders out there, what we do is we've connected to a system that is free to connect to. That's what we've done. And what's happening for us is because of some simple steps that we're taking, we're getting paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum 365 days out of the year instantly. We're not waiting until a Friday. We're not waiting every 2 weeks like a job would do, right? We're not waiting every month. Look, we get paid instantly in Bitcoin and Ethereum 365 days out of the year. That is what we're doing right now. And, anyone can position themselves. If you have access to the internet, which if you're watching this, you do. And if you're age 18 and older, you can plug into the system. You can be getting paid in cryptocurrency despite what you're doing. Okay, it will not distract from what you're presently doing. If you're connected to another company, guess what? It won't distract from what you're doing right now. So maybe you want to learn. I am a wealth mentor. Many other people who are watching this right now, they're wealth mentors also. And if you want to understand how all of this works, you want to understand more about the system, type in info below, INFO. Maybe you don't want people to know that you have an interest. You can send me an inbox message, or better yet, If someone has tagged you in this post or if they've shared this on their timeline, be sure to get back with them and let them know that you want information about the system. And I'm sure that they'll be glad to send it to you by email or Facebook Messenger. So listen, thank you so very much. We've reached the end of this particular stream here. And so I'm looking forward to getting back with you tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, I encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night and God bless.